Hello and welcome back, and I'm here with an update. So I hope you're all doing well, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. So there was this story that was making the rounds, and first I did not think to cover it, but the way it has just spun into something else, I thought let's weigh in. So Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, was spotted in California, and she was seen doing some low-key shopping at a Montecito farmer's market. She was accompanied by one of her and her husband's dogs. So there were pictures that had emerged in the tabloids. I will not be showing them here, only this headline with the purpose of giving context to this video. I will only be showing this here to give context to this video. So in the photos, we can see Meghan. She is holding a bouquet of pink and white flowers in one hand, and her dog is leashed as well. So the Duchess, I've got to say, side point, she looked effortlessly sophisticated. It's her go-to look. She had a slinky sand-colored jumpsuit paired with a white linen button-down, her trademark, and a large tote bag. She also wore black aviator sunglasses with golden frames. And of course, if you want to know exactly what she wore, there are a couple of, social media handles who handle all that, but I will keep it in line with this video. All in all, she did look good. Her hair was styled in a slicked back bun, and she was looking absolutely flawless in her natural makeup. So it was Meghan going about her day, having a low-profile outing with her dog, going shopping, in Montecito, and it's to be expected. It's something that they do in that community. So there was this great hullabaloo that came from that, her just having a simple walk, which I'm going to say right here. As I've said time and time again, it shows the power of, having Harry and Meghan as a front page story, because it's actually a non-story. That's why I thought not even to cover it. But, here it was. Some articles picked up on that. Not only that she was, according to this exclusive, wow, wow. Meghan, according to this headline, get this, exclusive. Meghan Markle picks up fresh flowers and samples some honey at the Montecito farmer's market without Harry, but brings along beloved pet beagle instead, despite no dog policy. So you can see her there, and it spawned these rumors online that she had called the paps on herself. And then, of course, the fact that she had a dog there, and they blew up the fact that no dogs allowed. They even had this picture here. They have it, you can see there in that little signage right there. No dogs allowed, with the exception of recognized service animals. Health and Safety Code section, those numbers there, prohibit live animals from entering any SBC-FMA farmers market. We thank you for your understanding and cooperation. So you can see it there. Now, it's quite interesting. Someone pointed out, and I want to give credit to the person who found this out. A couple of you have been truly trying to give more context to the fact that Meghan was out with her dog. And this is from Royal Expert 1. They go by that handle. And they said this, quote, "That sign is from a different market from the one the Princess of Montecito was at," he says. He goes on to say, quote, "The Princess of Montecito was at the Montecito farmer's market where there were no signs. The sign is from a Santa Barbara farmer's market." And he goes on to say, two completely different markets, nothing to do with MM. And he gives us images here, the Daily Mail headline, and he also goes on to give this different picture. So let's look at it. It says Montecito Farmers Market every Friday, 8 to 11:15 a.m. And someone else also pointed out, I didn't capture the name of this individual, but they did say that all over in Montecito, they have these farmers markets, and they do sometimes have even those signs, no dogs allowed, but they do it as a way to buffer themselves from being sued. So they say that people do have those signs in some markets, but either way, people go in with their dogs. The individual also said that those markets have little stands where you can sell dog treats, and they in fact pet your dogs and, tell you how cute your dog is and on, right? And the lady in that video I saw, in fact, she seemed to be a local because she also went on to recommend the honey. So she said that people in those markets, they do tend to ignore those signs, not because it's out of arrogance or just being flagrantly flippant of laws that are out there. It's just the market doing that as a way to buffer themselves, but in fact they do want you to have your pets in there. Why else would they have doggy treats all out for the dogs and on? So as you can see, the headline here was to stir up this kind of sentiment that Meghan had a kind of attitude where she could just do what she wants. She's just ignoring business policies out there. And in fact, it's a non-story as it is. And for those of you who know, you've seen me when I talk about articles using the word exclusive. That's for major news that, is industry changing and shaping. Basically like someone breaking the latest news on a new casting for a movie, or, like the SAG strike that's going on right now. If you have an exclusive on that, you can title your article with that word exclusive. It's major news. You have the first dibs on that information. This is not first dibs news. I've got to say this. We are all, we love Harry, we love Meghan, but them going out for a walk with their dog, buying flowers or tasting honey, that is not breaking news. And it's just, as I said, it does give testament to the fact that Harry and Meghan are huge bucks for these tabloids and any news source, let's face it. So what do you think about the fact that they tried to stir up this sentiment that Meghan was flaunting and being flippant of the rules out there in Montecito? And in fact, someone has pointed out that that was a sign from a different market. Why would they even go all the way to stir this up, right? Anyway, I want to know your thoughts. This is so funny. I just wanted to cover it here and get your feedback on this. And for those people who are saying that Meghan called the paps on herself, this is California. The paparazzi are scattered here and there, always looking out for a celebrity sighting and basically trying to secure their own bag for the day by spotting any celebrities out there. And a while ago, I did watch a video where a certain paparazzi was being interviewed, and he was talking about how they were able to get pictures that were in demand of celebrities. And they talked about how they would endlessly wait outside of establishments hoping to get someone, because in such a high traffic area where many people who are in the public eye live, the odds of spotting someone who is well known are way up there, It's not like they're out in the outback or something. They know that they are in a place that has a lot of these, celebrities, and they know that if they are diligent in the day and they follow through, they can come through with some shots. So I want to say something. It's not the first time that Meghan has gone out flower shopping, and also the fact that some people said she tried to release those photos to coincide with Wimbledon and try and compete with Kate or whoever. I think that's just so silly, because is she the one who clicks upload on the articles, knowing the exact time? In fact, some people also pointed out that many of these pictures are taken on different dates, and it's up to the discretion of the platforms, the news platforms who purchase those images, to have that last say on when those pictures are published along with stories. So yes, Meghan is not calling up Daily Mail saying, release the article and my images today, right now, right? It's quite fascinating to always see some of that kind of discourse taking place whenever we have any new images of Harry and Meghan, and they sometimes try to always frame them that they're competing with other members of, Prince Harry's family there in the UK. It's just so strange. Meghan has gone shopping so many times, and for those who just want her sequestered away in her home there in Montecito and never come out, because anytime she comes out for them, it shows that she is competing with someone, trying to steal someone's limelight, trying to rain on anyone's parade. Literally, we've seen that. It just doesn't make sense. She has to live her life. And one thing I love with some of these more famous, well-known people is when they try to have that balance in their lives, that they can be out and about like ordinary people, and not have the fame get so intense that they can't even step out for a cup of coffee or to buy flowers, just the mundane things, right? And I think it would not be unreasonable to expect that famous people and celebrities and royals do not have to feel like they have to isolate themselves 24/7 because, someone like Meghan, for example, that's such a huge difference from the life that she had, where she had so much independence before she became a royal. She could just wake up in the morning and go out, go do her shopping and go on trips, just book a trip and go. So even if she has had to go through that whole royal life where her whole life was being planned out for her for that stage and now moving back to the USA, I think that she would like to have a sense of normalcy for her, for Harry, for her kids, even them just going out for, a 4th of July parade. That's quite normal. And I think it's okay for them to have that kind of life. And it's so amazing, that parallel as well with Princess Diana. She had these children who, were in the line of succession, and she always wanted them to have a normal life, to see life not through the golden bubble, so to speak, but to have them go out and interact with people and understand the world around them without that filter of everyone curtsying to them and all that, right? So I applaud her. Let her go out for walks. Let her take her dog for walks. Let them have, just a time where her and Harry can walk out, go to the beach and have normal lives, no matter what their status is. So yes, anytime they step out, it's not to compete with anyone. It's just them living. It's not news. That's why I was not even going to cover this. It was just so fascinating to see how, as I said, this narrative around anytime Harry and Meghan are out, that it's to prove a point. It's to make a statement. No, sometimes they're just living their lives. So let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with that? In the comment section, I would like to know your thoughts. So as always, before we log off, a special thank you to those who support this channel financially, to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. I would like to give a very heartfelt thank you, and I would like to shout out a couple of you here by name. Thank you to you, Patricia Crenshaw. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments, your giving. You are so kind. Thank you. As well as thank you to JCD. Thank you. I appreciate you for your giving and for how you have been such a tremendous encouragement to my work here on YouTube. God bless. As well as TCC Sun. I do love you. Thank you for all the ways you go above and beyond to support my work here on YouTube. God bless. And now a special thank you to those who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to Black Queen, who is also such a huge boost to this channel, such a blessing. I do love and appreciate you. And a special thank you as well to you, Nutty Doctor, who also supports this channel financially. You are so kind and truly generous. I pray for God to bless you more and more. Thank you all for watching. Let's remember to keep one another in prayer. And I love you all. Have a great day wherever you are. Know that I do love you and I'm praying for all of you. And I thank you so very much. Have a great day and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.